y'all? It's Tanisha from the I Listen Network. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, y'all, today's video is about this woman, y'all. Well, she texted her baby's dad hours before killing him. That's right. I said her baby's dad hours before killing him that she don't want to be civil no more. She want him to just die laughing her ass off. That's right, y'all. A Dallas woman accused of murdering the father of her 2-year-old child texted him that she wanted him dead less than 3 hours before killing him. According to the affidavit, Sharia Rochelle Polizada texted Quincy Lamont Brooks at 4:28 p.m. on June 8th, "I don't want to be civil. I want you to die. LMAO. So pull up." Authorities claim Polizada fatally shot Brooks at 6:41 p.m. later that day. Now, police found Brooks, 22, face down on the second floor landing of the apartment building with a gunshot wound to his chest. He was taken to a hospital where he died. Now, the next day, Dallas police said they determined Polizada, 20, was responsible for Brooks' death. According to the arrest warrant affidavit obtained by Law and Crime, Polizada's story changed multiple times, and she made several contradicting and misleading statements to Detective Reginald Woods as to the events that led up to the shooting. The newly revealed document could undermine Polizada's claim that Brooks was trying to hurt her at the time of the incident. Now, Polizada was arrested after she told first responders who were responding to the 911 call that she had made that she shot Brooks. After being brought to the police station, she agreed to speak to the detectives without an attorney present in an interview room, where the interview was recorded. She also gave written consent for detectives to search her cell phone. Now, Polizada told the interviewing detective that her relationship with Brooks, which lasted for more than 3 years, was not always good, and that Brooks was constantly threatening to cause bodily harm to her, according to the affidavit. Now, she told the detective that despite multiple arrests, Brooks was repeatedly released from jail, and she felt that she had to take matters into her own hands, quote and unquote. Now, according to the affidavit, Polizada said that on the day of the shooting, she and Brooks were fighting over whether Brooks could continue to stay at her apartment. He had been there for about a week and given her money to help with rent and daycare for their son, but he became upset when Polizada told him that she wanted him to move out. Polizada told the detective that Brooks had texted her that he was upset and that he was being asked to leave after giving her money after receiving several text messages. Polizada told Brooks he could come to the apartment and get his things when she finished work at 5 p.m. Now, when they met in the parking lot of the apartment building, Brooks forcibly pushed her up the stairs to her apartment and pushed her inside when she opened the door, according to the affidavit. Now, once inside, Brooks shoved her to the ground and hit her on the head, and then tried to set her on fire with a lighter held up to her chest, the affidavit stated, quote and unquote. Now, Polizada claimed that Brooks also grabbed an aerosol can of a Raid bug spray and approached her with the can and the lighter. Now, at that point, Polizada pulled a gun from her pocket and shot Brooks in the chest. The interviewing detective said that Polizada changed her story multiple times, especially as to the lighter, aerosol can, and gun. Although Polizada said she saw a little flame come from the lighter, she also admitted that she knew at the time that the lighter didn't work and that it wouldn't even light a candle. And she also told the detective that she had thrown the gun into the living room near the front door and that Brooks had dropped the can of Raid in the living room area. But the detective said that the crime scene and investigators found the gun in the kitchen and the can of Raid on the ground outside the apartment. The detective also found the text messages between Polizada and Brooks inconsistent with Polizada's initial story. And Polizada had told first responders that Brooks had been sending threatening text messages all day long before the incident, but a review of her cell phone found text messages revealed showing both Brooks and Polizada threatened each other in the hours before she shot him. The detective said that one message was the "I want you to die" text, but the affidavit suggested that there were others. Now, this text exchange details mutual threats back and forth between the two within 2.5 hours immediately prior to the offense. This is just sad and crazy and weird and sad, and people be having too much emotions. They shouldn't even be in relationships for real. I mean, if you feel that you gotta bodily harm someone, you shouldn't even be with no one. For real, for real. Like, it's just crazy. Like, crazy on her end, definitely, and definitely crazy on the story of his end. Because even if, say, it was true that he was doing all the things that she said he was doing, I mean, that didn't make it no better. He, like, riled her up. But she was already riled up, so you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Like, you can't put a flame out with another flame. It's just going to spread. You know, there was no de-stressing the situation at all. It doesn't seem like these two individuals that were both over the age of 18 and share a child weren't grown enough to just part ways and just let things be and cool off. Like, things got real petty and escalated, and it's like this little boy, he loses both of his parents though. He lost his dad just for good, for life, and his mom is now compromised and she's gonna be locked up because of hurting his dad. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying, when will people learn? You know what I mean? People gotta think better and do better, like, and really gotta do better and think better, for real. Just bottom line. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely share and subscribe to this channel so you can get more videos like this or any video that I post up. And definitely press the post notification bell so you know when I'm dropping a vid. That's right, y'all. You will never miss a vid. Let me know your thoughts about this. Share this around, you know. Comment down below. This is Tanisha from the I Listen Network. Thanks for watching.